This is the second consecutive Pesach in which we will be celebrating our Seder in the shadow of this agonizing, brutal war. It will be a time to remember, even as we offer thanksgiving. One of the central parts of the Seder is when we sing out, Dai Dayenu, Dai Dayenu, Dai Dayenu, Dayenu, Dayenu. Enough. And from our deepest souls, we cry out to God, Dayenu. It's enough. How much do you expect us to tolerate? Have any of our hostage brothers and sisters committed any deep sin that is deserving of such punishment? Dayenu. Dayenu. Have any of the families done a wrong that is deserving of such pain? Dayenu. Oh God, if there was only an October 7th, Dayenu. Oh dear God, if only 251 hostages were taken, Dayenu. Oh God, if only, how can one say only, our brothers and sisters have fallen in defense of the hostages of Israel, and yes, to the advantage of America. Dayenu, 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 it's enough. But that's really not only what Dayenu means. In the Seder, Neta and Ari, Dayenu is not an expression of complaint. It's an expression of thank you. Oh God, if you only did this for us and nothing else, Dayenu. And in that spirit, when we recite the Dayenu and sing it this year, we should say the following. Oh God, on October 7th, if our people only stood up, and Jews and non-Jews who care from around the world flew to defend Israel, if only that, we would be so grateful. Dayenu, Dayenu. If only the IDF has taught the world how in the most difficult of circumstances one can fight with Toar HaNeshek, with purity of arms, dropping leaflets, and saying how outrageous it is that innocent Palestinians are literally being murdered by their own leadership as these cowardly fighters fight behind them using little children as shields. If the IDF had only fought in this way, Dayenu. If James only would grow his beard out, Dayenu. If each and every one of you, even with the drizzle and even in the rain and in the cold, would have only marched every week relentlessly, tenaciously. Dayenu, thank you, God. Thank you for being that influence. If only we were represented by such political leadership on the state level, on the city level. If only there were those who did stand up for us. Not enough, but those who did. Dayenu. If only there was an Ari, an Aneta, who had this concept, this idea, and understood that this is the moment to step forward and not only to hope, not only to talk hope, but to do hope, to realize hope, to march, and to raise the consciousness of the world. Dayenu. Yes, this Seder is a time of deep darkness. In my lifetime, I don't remember such a moment of such deep darkness. But this Seder is a time to celebrate the light. The light, it's a dark time, but it's a remarkable time. It's a time for all of us to sing out, V'hi sha'amda lavotenu vilanu. That in every generation there have been those who have risen to destroy us. Kadosh Baruch Hu, but with the help of God, we have overcome. We are overcoming. We will overcoming. And our message is to the enemy. Our message to those brutes is the message of that egg, that beitzah, which symbolizes some offering that is on our Seder plate, slightly singed. Our message is very simple. Most foods, when you cook the food becomes softer. But the egg, the hotter it gets, the more brutal it gets. The harder it gets, the more brutal it gets, the stronger we become in our response. Yes, a dark time, but a remarkable time. A time to say to God, enough, enough, enough. But a time to say to God as well, I believe, thank you. We are living, my dear friends, and I especially speak to the young children, the teenagers, it's your time. It's your time, you're the future. We are living today in historical times. And while it's painful to see what's happening all around us, this is a moment of history that we're all living in. And I thank God that we have responded, you have responded. A dark time, but a remarkable time. Ilu hotzi anu min Mitzrayim hotzi anu dayenu.